What's up, ladies and gentlemen of the internet? How are you guys doing? Well, I know how you're doing. You're broke because you spent all of your money on last week's Black Friday specials. Your girlfriend left you because you're broke, and she took all your stuff, leaving you with nothing but a broken heart. And honestly, you're partially to blame. I mean, the UPS guy was coming to your house like 3 or 4 times per day. And you were always out riding your bike. I mean, what was she supposed to do? Well, I have good news for you, because in today's video, we're gonna go over a super cheap swim tool that'll definitely make you swim smoother and stronger and should help you swim faster in the open water. Is it gonna help you with your girlfriend issues? Highly unlikely. Okay, swimming with an ankle band is one of those super simple things that you can do, and it's really surprising at how helpful it can be with just kind of fixing some of those fundamental swimming issues, both kind of like with your body position, kind of keeping your core nice and strong, as well as kind of fixing some issues like over gliding with your stroke, or eliminating dead spots in your stroke, or those weird awkward pauses that you might have. And you can use these ankle bands in 3 different ways. For example, you can actually put this over your ankle, use a pull buoy, and this tool will help you by keeping you from doing any sort of excess kicking while you're supposed to be working on your pull. And the next drill that I actually highly suggest that you guys try is using the ankle band around your ankles and just trying to swim normally. And what I think you'll notice is that you're really gonna have to focus on using your core to stay nice and strong, trying to keep those feet from sinking, because inevitably, as you're not kicking, your feet are going to sink, creating a lot more drag in the water. And what I noticed was, if you don't really focus on keeping that core strong and keeping those smooth strokes without pauses, you will sink further and further into the water, really slowing you down and keeping you from finishing the workout. The other piece that I thought was helpful was that if you have any dead spots in your stroke, you will sink. And if you're sinking, then you're pretty motivated to fix some of those pauses or dead spots in your stroke. For me, after I worked on this for about 2 weeks, I noticed that my 100-meter time was somewhere around 10 to 20 seconds slower while using the ankle band, which I think is pretty reasonable. And I think it's just kind of nice to track some of these things and see if you're getting better at any of these drills. And the last adjustment that you can make to this drill would just be adding a towel as you're using this ankle band and swimming. And as you can imagine, that just adds an extreme amount of additional drag. And it really will help you focus on some of those same things that I mentioned before. A tight core and really eliminating dead spots within your stroke. Okay, it's probably pretty obvious on how to make these, but just for completeness, I'll just go ahead and make another one real quick, just so you can see how cheap and easy these things are to put together. All you need is just some sort of bike inner tube. You can actually use a wheelbarrow inner tube as well if you want something bigger. It doesn't matter if it's a butyl tube or a latex tube. I actually prefer the latex tubes just because it's a little bit softer on your skin. And I just save some of these and kind of cut these things up, throw them in my backpack, and I have them whenever I want to do any of these swim drills. I usually cut these somewhere along the lines of about 1.5 to 2 feet. And then all you have to do after that is tie them together, and then you are good to go. Okay, as far as suggested drills, you don't want to use these for your entire swim. That would be pretty ridiculous. So what I would recommend doing is just basically doing it as part of your warm-up, or maybe to finish off your warm-up, potentially doing some shorter stuff with it, 50s or 100s at the most, maybe 2 to 3 times 100, something like that, just to see if you can improve on some of those swim form issues. Hopefully you guys will give this a try. And if you actually have tried this in the past, definitely go ahead and drop a comment below. Let me know how it's gone for you. Let me know if any of it was helpful. For me personally, I found it actually extremely difficult, but I did find it helpful, and it really just took me a couple of weeks to kind of fix some of those form issues. And of course, best of luck with all of those girlfriend issues. Thanks for watching, and we will see you guys on the next one.